Cool. Okay.
All right.
Welcome.
So you guys ready to set off?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. So so the three of you leave the room out into the tavern, and Bala, you know from doing jobs with Grotlek before that if you leave this room by a different door, you can actually come out on the back alley of the Ragged Flagon
Oh, nice.
rather than leave through the main door. So
Yeah, we don't want to be leaving through the main door. Not through some of the patrons here.
So the three of you make your way out of there and onto the streets of the 10th district.
It's called roleplay, okay? Hey.
All right.
Right. So who's gonna lead the way to the 8th district?
I will.
You
No.
don't know the city at all, do you?
I would say that
Revenge
Valar?
says, I'll lead the way, and walks the wrong direction.
Yeah, I think that Valar is the best to go there. No?
Valar, do you know where to go? Or...
I've been here for a fair few decades, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Then off we go. I'll follow you. You're the sneaky one of the bunch by the looks. You know how this works. I'm not a
Alright,
career criminal.
I take a minute to think, and I try to think of the quickest route that'll attract the least attention. So, see how well I do
Okay.
it.
Make a let me think. Just make a straight intelligence check to see if you can think of a good route that will attract the least attention.
All right. So I get +1, so 14.
Oh, you get +3, don't you? Oh no, it's
Intelligence?
+1.
No, +1.
Intelligence, you're proficient in it. Oh no, that's for saving throws. Ignore me.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, you were right. So 14. Yeah, you know your way around the city quite well. Although you've not been this exact area that Grotlek described, you know where the 8th district is, and easily enough you guide the party towards the 8th district and cross over from the 10th into the 8th. The borders of some of these districts are very fluid and not really defined, but you know that you're in the vague area that Grotlek had said, and kind of looking around. If all of you so you're trying not to be noticed and not be seen. I want you all to make a stealth check just to see if you've been.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
So roll a d20 and add your stealth
13
modifier.
plus 5, 18.
18.
The stealth is it's like
In the skills.
I get
Yeah.
8 plus 5, so 13.
I got 8 plus 2, so 10.
Okay. Overall, as a group, you
Sorry,
fairly
it are my weapons.
clunk, clank, clink. Yeah, as you make your way through, you're all fairly sure that no one's following you, and no one's paid any real mind. Throughout the 10th district, there are lots of revelers out and drinking in the street, and there seems to be some kind of celebration going on, and you can easily slip between the crowds into the 8th district, down to an area, and you kind of stop short of an open kind of plaza with these buildings that are slowly creeping upwards and inwards over the plaza. Some of the buildings almost touching, kind of diagonally across. They've been built up and outwards at the same time, and you're pretty sure that you could probably jump from one building to another from the windows fairly easily. They're that close, but the ground of this plaza is probably 50 square feet. So these buildings are really being kind of pushed into each other. And Balar, you know, and Drobos actually as well, you know that this area is quite common as a marketplace within the 8th district. And you see at the far end, everyone make a perception check for me.
It's a D20?
Yep, a D20 plus your perception modifier.
Oof, mine's 3.
5 plus 6, I'm on 11. Oh wait, no,
7 plus
Yeah.
1, 8.
11.
7 plus 1, 8. And then, what did you get, Robin?
11 total.
11. James, total?
That was a good old 3, mate.
3. Okay. So, you're kind of looking about this square, and this is one of the landmarks that got like a kind of mentioned when describing where it was. And you see on the far side there's large a barrier that's been put up. It's canvas stretched across a wooden frame that is being used to kind of screen off an area, and you recognise there's a symbol kind of etched onto it, burnt onto it of the 8th district's ruling guild. And this information and this site, you have a feeling that this is where they're building, and these screens have been put up just to kind of, you know, mark that there's construction going on, and that to try and redirect traffic.
Alright, cool.
That guild, the sign on it, do I know that means, is it like just normal to have it around like that in construction and projects and stuff, or is it exceptional to see it in a situation like this? Do I know any of that?
Make a history check.
That's not gonna be fantastic. 20 plus 2.
The fuck was that?
That's 22. Oh.
Whoa.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Yeah, so you you recognise the guild sign, and you know that in the 8th district, you know that it's fairly common that the guild of this district is very protective of its areas, and that when its branding is put out there, that the general populace tend to leave it alone, and that the having it on display here is basically going to do the job of telling people,
Big no.
this is our business, leave it alone,
Do I know
sort of thing.
the name of the guild, or is it just
Yes.
a symbol?
So the symbol, I'm trying to see if I can find it in my notes and how I can. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to try and
Okay.
hot fix something.
Sorry that I'm already doing this
Go
to
ahead.
you.
No, it's fine.
Oh, what's that?
Don't touch it. I'm
you want-
changing
oh, yeah.
something in it.
It's cool. Don't touch it, James.
I'm not. Just looking.
So here,
Well, I got picture.
this load import. Is that gonna do it? No, it didn't work.
If you
hang
upload
on.
the image to Imager or something, you could access it on the tablet here.
No, it's fine. I can do it this way. I just didn't have this one prepared,
I can just draw it on the table, it's fine.
or I could just put it in Discord. But I'm
No.
gonna
Oh
do
yeah,
that
of course.
because select, load it to the cloud, import
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Ooh.
It's the Illuminati.
Oh, it's a terribly blown out image.
That's fine. No, I get the gist of it.
Yeah, so it's a triangle with a big circle in the middle and a smaller circle inside that. And you know that it's the symbol of the Azorius Guild.
Azorius Guild.
AZORIOS. Azorius? Or is it
Guild.
Alright, I tell the guys.
Oh, it's US. Sorry.
Yeah, I just tell the guys to be careful when we move on. There might be people keeping watch or something. These guys are not to be trifled with, to be honest.
I whisper in his ear, you'll always have to be careful.
That's
Some
not,
sound
you're
wisdom.
staying in front of me from now on.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You have a feeling that this is the area and this is where the construction was that Gottlieb had told you about. And behind these screens is where they were building.
No, I suggest we do the obvious, right? Sneak past.
I think, yeah, we need to
And
go and
take a
get a
little
closer look at that. See what's going on behind the screens.
Right. Was
Okay.
was volunteering
Did
to take a
Grotleg
little
say that it
peek.
was it's underground? It's a downward staircase there?
Yes.
Exactly, and that seems like there's a hole dug to build
So it's
something
obviously
in.
screening off the hole. Yeah, okay, so we need to take a little peek down, see what we can see in here
Yeah.
without getting spotted.
It was gonna be the... I wanna see Chinese volunteer, but that's not a thing, so... Let me take a
A
quick
little
peek.
cheeky gander. Alright, you
Who's
go.
gonna be the the awesome volunteer?
You go.
Yeah. Who?
Okay.
Oh,
So are you all going or
No, I'm
No, we'll
holding
send-
back.
send one.
I want...
You're
Okay.
holding back. I'll go.
Uh,
I'll have a little look.
Okay.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm wearing
Okay.
a dark cloak anyways, and I've got dark skin, so I'll like hoik it up and my hood a bit, try and
okay?
sneak on over in the shadows.
Yep. So make a stealth check to see if you can sneak through across the plaza
Alright.
in the
Alright.
shadows and slip behind the
Oh,
screen.
for fuck. This is 7 then.
In the meantime, I do
Seven.
want to keep a watch on any streets coming in or any windows, just see if something moves, basically.
Okay. Make a the perception check as you're keeping lookout.
That is an 11 plus 1, 12.
12. Okay, so Bala, you kind of
Stumble your way.
Okay. What a
Well,
rogue.
you're trying you're trying to sneak across what is essentially an open plaza. Although there's lots of overhangs and stuff, there's not
Shit.
really
It's like the
There's
Pink
not really-
Panther.
yeah, there's not really much to like hide behind and stuff. But you try and make it as subtle as you can, and you get to these screens, and you see that each section of the screens is locked together with heavy chain, and there's a little bit of wiggle room. You think you might be able to squeeze through, you might struggle, but they're kind of chain linked together and blocking off this area. Do you want to look between the screens and see what you can see behind them?
Yeah, and can I like give a cheeky listen as well, seeing as now I'm so close?
Yep. Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Okay, let's see, perception. Oh my god, what is with this? Five.
I think your dice are... Wait, let me...
Genuinely, I
I'll
haven't
fix
rolled
it for you. Here,
anything
come on, let's
high
just
yet.
dump this thing and there we go.
So, yeah.
So yeah, a 5. So you have a look round. You have dark vision, so you're able to see into the dark alleyway, and you're listening. Can't really hear much. There's still this background din of the 10th district and what seems to be a party atmosphere going on, but you can't really make anything out in particular. And as you look, you peer through, and you can see there's a whole side of a building that's been completely knocked in, and directly underneath that is what looks like a basement that's been excavated out, with piles of rubble strewn around it in cart, but you don't see any people.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, then I'll kind of give a signal to the guys that I think it's clear. I mean, obviously, didn't see much, but it seems clear from what I can gather.
Alright.
Sure.
I'll be sneaking on over as well then. Well, I say
Okay.
sneaking.
Yep. Revenge, are you gonna join them?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, both of you make a stealth check to see if you can go across and join.
That is
Oof.
a. Then stealth is not positive, not happy today. S6, that's a 6.
So, what did I roll? 7 and where's my stealth? Oh, +2, 9.
Okay, so you
Basically, there's 3 drunken louds stumbling over the floor.
Yeah, we shouldn't have got drunk. That's it. Fuck.
you kind of try and follow the path that Balar made across the plaza, skirting around the edges of the buildings and stuff. Drovos, you do actually walk into some crates that are piled up, and one of them knocks over, and you hear something smash. You're not sure what, but probably best to just keep moving.
I have a dark vision, but it's kind of double right now. So
So the three of you meet up these screens that are kind of chain linked together, and as you look, you can all kind of peer through and see what Balar saw. This kind of blown in building with an entire wall missing, and an excavated basement kind of area with rubble piled up around it.
So,
big
I
guys
say-
first, I'd say.
but we can't get in right now because it's still blocked off.
Yeah, so there's
Oh, by the
these
canvas.
there's
Yeah.
these canvas screens that are framed up and kind of linked together with kind of
Okay.
not the heaviest looking chain, but
So,
it's been put up as an obvious barrier.
I just say to Balar, on 3, just give it a cheeky snap with your dagger, if you will. And
wait, guys, I have
Oh,
something better.
better idea.
And I reach in my pants
That's
and I
not-
get
not
out
the
a
time.
very big crow.
Crowbar. Actually, I've never asked. Are you male or female?
I am a male.
Okay.
Can't you see that with my big crowbar?
It's hard to say with those demon folk. It's not my type of fetish, you know.
So you watch
Um,
as Revenge from within his clothes pulls out a crowbar. So what are you doing with the crowbar? Are you going to try and pry
Yeah.
Revenge.
apart the
I
the
would
chains?
advise silence. Metal versus cloth, you know.
Well, now hang on. If he can jimmy it open wide enough, we might be able to slip in a bit
Oh,
more
that
easily.
way. If he can fit, sure.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit dubious if he can fit.
Maybe
Look at the
there'll be
armored giant. I mean,
No, I'm not that big. I'm medium sized.
Yeah, he's
all right.
he's
then.
not as tall as the 6'5"
It's not the grog.
No,
guy,
I'm.
but he's
Oh, okay.
I'm just.
fair enough,
I'm
fair
the
enough.
size of a normal.
Forget
youth.
what I said then.
yeah.
I'll just stand next to the fence and.
He's broader than you are, but he's not
Yeah.
necessary.
I'll still cast prestidigitation, make like a little musical, like the din from the other district, like you said. Just louden it up a little bit while the thing is being jimmied, just to
Okay.
block off the sound a bit.
All right. Okay. So, are you trying to pry open a
Yeah.
larger space, or are you trying to break one of the chains so that you
Just a
can move the screen?
larger space to be stealthy.
Okay. Okay. It's easy enough to do. You're able to
Okay.
get the crowbar in and and use it to leverage the chains into a better place and push against the canvas frames to increase the gap. It's probably a
I feel like we're really overlooking the fact that these are canvas.
Yeah, it's like I said, you can just, like I was about to say, just on 3, just give it a little
Let me
rip
just-
with your
I've got a
knife,
pair of
and I'll,
scissors. Can I snip
and
it
I'll
open?
like obscure it with whatever.
I mean, you can
Fair
if you
enough.
want.
It's a good
Yeah, but
argument.
if
If,
we
they
do-
can't
if-
see that we went in, all the
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, that's
Indeed.
true. That's true. All right. Okay.
So yeah, there's about, by repositioning them and jimming it open, it's about a foot wide gap. You're fairly confident that you can squeeze through.
Okay.
All right.
So we all try to squeeze through.
Yep. One by one, you squeeze through the gap, and
Alright.
you all make it through. You're
Okay.
now on the other side of these canvas screens.
Okay.
Or question maybe, but prestidigitation lasts up to 1 hour. Does that include if I do other stuff in the meantime, or is it like, is that the cutoff?
No, I believe it's concentration. So it
Uh,
basically lasts as long as you're thinking about it.
If you cast this man, oh, you can have up to 3 of the non-instantaneous effect active. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It was just asking for future endeavors, so it doesn't really matter right now.
All right. So we're in.
Cool.
So I want to do like a perception check to see if I can see anything else of interest there.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, make a perception check. Anyone who wants to.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's take a look. See what we can see now. We're in.
I got 14 plus 1, 15.
15,
17 plus 1, 18.
I got 14.
14. Okay, so having a bit more of a look round now that it's easier to see, and with your dark vision, you're able to see. There's no light sources. It definitely looks like this is the building site that Grotlek was telling you about. That it's definitely shut up for the night. You see, there's tools kind of strewn about, the pickaxe and shovel leaning up against things. Some small hand carts with rubble, it seems like, and buckets, and they were kind of moving debris out of here onto the side. And as you kind of have a bit of a look closer, you see down in the excavated basement there is a small archway made of paler stone than you see around the city of Rukvar as it is nowadays.
All right. Well,
Alright.
that looks like our beckoning voice.
I'd say so.
Yep.
I smell the treasure already.
Okay.
Who's going first, boys?
Let's
I just have
move
to tune
together.
my loot real
Yeah.
quick, so hold on for a
Let's-
sec.
stronger as a unit. Let's go together.
Alright.
Okay.
We all go together, but I go last, so.
Okay.
Okay. So what? Who's going to go in first?
I'm gonna go in first.
That
Okay.
sounds like a sound idea.
Right.
Let's
So we're
put a
gonna
man
have-
clad in metal first. That may
So we're
be
going to have
good arrow
Revenge
fodder.
at front. You in the middle. Right. Okay. Now. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Oh wow, nice. Now we're cooking with gas.
Wait, is that a working fog of war?
Yeah, that's amazing, right?
Sort of. I found
Nice.
a workaround.
Ah. Oh wait, are they black tiles?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's. I've blacked out the image.
That's
Oh,
exactly the
that's
same thing James used to do with our D&D campaigns on
Yeah.
the paint map or whatever it was.
Okay, so you
So-
see this archway here, and there's stone steps descending down.
Okay.
And you see as you get close, along the archway, there's runes kind of carved into the archway, and the whole thing's kind of covered in dust. There's the door that would have been here as long ago rotted away. You see bits of old iron that's rusted in place from the fittings of it. It's an open archway.
Any chance I can read those little runes? Or
Make a history check.
oh, that's never been a good one. Then again, last time I got natural 20.
You've been
so
rolling
who
well
knows?
today. Yeah.
14 plus 2, 16.
So you can't read them, but they seem familiar. Like that, you feel like you've seen them. Can't quite remember where.
Hmm. Okay.
So you know that it's a
Oh.
it's a message of some sort, but you can't quite remember exactly where you recognize it from.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm staring at it while the rest does their thing.
Okay. Do you want to
I want to
proceed?
yeah, I want to enter the thing.
Okay.
So
Make a wait. What's your? Okay. So yeah. So you're going down the steps. So as you get down there, you see that the tunnel turns off to the right. As you get to the bottom, you can hear this scrabbling noise, scratching, and things being kind of clunked about, and this high pitched kind of squawking backwards and forwards, and you can't quite make out voices, but it seems like a call and response between two things communicating with each other.
Okay, can I see something? Maybe because with my dark
Yep.
vision.
So as you peer around the there,
Ian?
let's see.
Yeah,
Yep, let's see
okay.
if this works. Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
nice.
yeah. So
Good.
you can see further along it opens up and there is a large brazier in the middle, like a large metal bowl in the center of it. And around it you see, just wait a second.
Oh. Oh, the Warhammer figures!
Yep.
Nice, the goblins!
You
Oh,
see-
right.
Dude, how do you do that? That's so cool.
I know, right?
This game has every sort of figurine and character design.
Oh, but
from
that are like the
any
characters
game.
from Warhammer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
ripped
what
them
it
from
was.
games and put them in here.
Oh,
Are these
that's,
animated
Basically,
as
yeah.
well, or no?
No, these ones aren't animated.
that's so cool.
So, as you look through, you see these two small goblinoid figures with dark robes that seem to be standing over this large metal basin and chattering backwards and forward and moving things from inside it into small taps they have next to them.
Hey, those fuckers are stealing shit. That's our job.
And they don't seem to have noticed you. They're not paying any attention. They're arguing between themselves. It looks like looting, whatever's that.
Okay. So I'm just gonna like not standing in the middle of the thing, but like
Yep.
peeking a bit.
It's a peeper.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wait on the rest to come closer to me.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Is it dark down here? Like, how dark is it?
Yeah.
So, in this chamber, there is some faint light in there. These goblinoid creatures seem to have brought some torches down and
All right.
lit them, but the passageway down is dark.
Okay, so they're probably gonna spot us when we get in there. Let's see if I can All right, I'm gonna catch up with us so that we're like closer in the tunnel.
It's who talking about?
With revenge.
My first OC.
So we're closer to each other, and so I'll have a little peek. Wait for Robin.
Well,
Wait for.
if you're gonna just
Trade-offs.
wait, I'll just head on towards this guys as well.
Okay.
Not taking a peek. Don't want to risk that. I'll just ask Balar what's going on. I'll just stand behind Balar like a little retarded train, and just ask him what's out there.
Well, I'm wondering. So how far away from us are they? Can we gauge
So
the distance?
Each
town
of
is
these is 5 feet.
Oh, so one.
Oh,
two,
okay, so they're
three,
not far
four,
at all.
5
No.
and 6-ish. 6-ish. That's close enough.
So I'm thinking that we're probably not going to get much sense from these guys. We can't really understand what the hell they're saying. So
Anyone got any ranged, basically?
No.
I've got a
I don't
little
speak any
crossy,
gobbo.
thinking I could maybe ping the one I can see from a peeping position.
Does anyone speak Undercommon?
No.
Your languages?
No. Common and Infernal.
I speak no undercommon.
Okay.
Actually,
So yeah, you can't make out what they're saying, but they're
actually,
squabbling backwards and
I have a little plan. If you guys get
Alright.
ready to rush in, I can distract them.
Well, I do like a distraction.
Yeah, just get readied up, and I'll take the attention away from you guys. You'll get like probably 5 seconds, then maybe that should be plenty, right?
All right, okay. If you're going to try and wait, but if you try and cause a distraction here in this corridor, they're going to look right at us.
No, that's not my plan. Actually, shit, you're right. No, it's not my plan. I have enough. No, I don't. Fuck, never mind.
Maybe we can do like he distracts them and you and me and Valar stands like here and here. They pass us and we're sneaking in.
That is
We're
not a
gonna-
bad idea.
Going to try and
actually.
lure them. Yeah,
I
okay.
could lure them in. That should be easy enough. If they want to be lured in, of course. That's the main question.
Or it
also,
might scare
I
them
think we
off.
should rush it. What?
Yeah.
It might scare them off. They may not come
Exactly.
towards
That's
us.
my
But
wonderment as well. I'll
all right,
just
let's give it a go. Give it a go.
Okay, fair enough. So I just actually 5 feet is each one, right? I cast prestidigitation in this bit here
yeah.
and make a bit of like low voices, like clearly hearable for them voices, but that sound like they're trying really bad at whispering, basically.
Okay.
And I assume that I can't run away after. I haven't moved yet this turn, but
We're not technically in combat.
well, okay. If
Okay,
I can,
so
I
you're-
will.
So you're going to move back. Cast. What's the range on that?
It's
30
10
feet.
feet, so I cast it when I'm here,
Oh, right.
and if I
yeah.
can, I'll run back.
Okay. So as you cast that and you make these kind of stage whispers
Yeah.
sound,
Make it sound very
Yeah.
aggressive, you know, but many R's in case.
yeah, you hear the squabbling stop all of a sudden, and they shuffle around, and then there's silence.
Oh, it's gonna go black again, isn't it?
Fuck. All right, but now they know some shit's going on. All right.
Well, that's where my.
Oh, I have a plan.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna stand here, and I'm gonna use the what was it? Thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy. Yeah, the problem is they're looking at that right now. They will see you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do like the one that my voice booms up 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute, and just gonna shout at them.
Oh
And
my
then-
lord. The entire fucking
Oh,
place
you're
is
gonna
gonna
try and
hear
scare
us.
them.
Yeah,
Oh, I hear
Okay.
you.
they're
Yeah.
goblins.
See
I
what
mean,
happened there.
I want everyone to roll initiative.
Oh god.
God. This is not the optimal way to start a battle.
How do you roll that?
I'll be back in a sec.
Ooh, 20.
What do we need to roll? For
Okay,
what?
20.
Roll initiative. You should have a.
Oh, okay.
3, which I do not mind, to be honest.
Wait, initiative. A moment.
Okay,
Where
we
does
do-
it stand?
What was it called again?
Your initiative. You should have an initiative modifier at the top.
Oh yeah, yeah, I got 10.
Man, I would love to be able to
Right.
do that. What was the thing you cost there, Itzy?
Thaumaturgy.
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 Yeah, and it's like it can have like
Wait, what?
several magical effects within 30 feet range.
Right.
So it can be you cause flames to flicker,
I'm missing
brighten.
something, I don't see
So, what was everyone's initiative?
3.
I
10.
got 17 with a +3 bonus.
Yeah, actually 3 with
20.
a
Okay.
plus 3, but it doesn't really
So
matter.
it's
That's weird. The fuck is me? Oh, there it is. Never mind.
What's up, Rob?
No,
okay.
I couldn't find the thaumaturgy, but I found it.
Oh.
I was just trying to see if I could do it at some point,
Okay,
but no.
so you
I
hear
can also create a voice and lure them to the other room.
It's a bit late. I don't think they're gonna fall for
No, no,
that
we're in
anymore.
combat now.
we're in combat now.
They may be
so
dumb, but they're not that dumb.
What dumb? Like I did not do it yet. I guess.
Well, we're in combat. You.
okay,
Why are we in combat now?
Yeah, we're in combat now. So
Oh, because of
Yeah.
the sound. Okay.
so first up is Balar. What's your movement speed? 30.
30, yeah.
1,
Oh, wait,
2,
10,
3,
no, wait.
4. So you can move to back one.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, count the
Oh, yeah.
squares. 1,
Yeah, yeah.
3, 4.
I cannot count.
He's good at
Okay.
killing, not at counting.
Yep.
Okay,
So you get an action and a bonus action.
so can I now try and ping one with the crossbow?
Yes. Yep. So if you. Yep. So for an attack.
11.
11. What's your attack bonus?
+2, so 13.
Plus 2. 13. 13 misses.
Oh,
You fire your crossbow and it shoots straight over the brazier. The goblinoid behind it ducks down behind it, and you hear some more scrabbling and screeching noises coming
God damn it.
from but there's not really
You dropped
much you
that.
can.
You dropped that.
No, no, it's fine. No, I'm okay with that. I'll just like
Okay.
it's the wall in case anyone needs to slip past me.
Yeah, easy enough. So yeah, you can't occupy the same tile as someone else, but you can pass your
Through
ally.
them. Yeah, it's like shifting,
Oh, that's okay then.
shifting past, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, next is revenge.
Yeah, I storm forwards
Yep. So you have
and
30 feet, so that's 6 tiles you can move.
Wasn't it my?
yeah, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like have like a small burst of like, you know, a few not too far away from my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and at the same time I try to use a thaumaturgy
Yep.
thing with my
So-
voice.
Yep.
So do I have to wait to get spelled?
So you want to amplify your voice? Are you trying to communicate with them or intimidate them?
Intimidate them.
Right. Okay. Make an intimidation check. So
Okay.
roll a d20 to your intimidation.
So
Ooh,
20.
natural
and
20.
my intimidation is +5.
Oof.
Okay. So what are you? Are you screaming something at them?
Yeah, I'm like, just shouting. Let me think what I'm shouting. Just, wah. Like the wah. No, the wah of the
Yeah, of the
of the
orcs.
orcs.
So,
So that
as,
they know that I'm like superior to them.
okay.
Because
So
they are
as-
goblins, so like I'm superior.
So as you, as Revenge steps into the chamber, you see the lights kind of the vague light that's in there kind of get really kind of dim down, and this booming voice comes out of Revenge, and his eyes glow a really bright red as he lets out this guttural.
Fire is flickering in the wind.
Yeah. Okay. It is now turn of them. And okay. Two of them at this scream go running back through there,
Nice.
leaving their friend
Poor guy.
who is stoically unfazed by your roar.
Too scared to
He-
move, is what that
It's
means.
He's the veteran among them.
Unfazed by it,
I've been
He-
screamed at before.
he charges up, launching himself over the brazier, center of the room, and he's going to try and swing his look at you.
Doesn't seem that
Okay.
impressive with that size
No.
difference. It's like a
He's going to
toothpick.
make against you. So, plus hit 15. What's your AC? Your armor
Uh,
class
16.
16. So
Yeah.
he launches himself over it, swings his sword at you, and it just glances straight off your chainmail armor. No
Ah.
effect. And he's kind of looking at you and looks back towards the tunnel and sees that his two friends have run away. And he looks back at you and he says something. You can't understand it, but he seems to regret his choices now.
It translates to
Okay.
mommy.
Drovos, it's now.
Alright, let's see. How close can I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry, mate.
That's okay, unless you want a real close hug. Uh, frankly, I don't think there's
Frankly,
much.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
I don't think there's much I can do. I can do prestidigitation again, but it won't do much. Actually, let me. The illusory image I can cast can fit in my hand. Never mind. I'll just let it be for now. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just get ready in case someone jumps me, but I'm not expecting that.
Okay.
Appear at the ready, basically.
Yep. Sure. Balar, it's your.
Okay, so while he's like concentrating on revenge, can I try and sneak in and get behind him?
1, 2, 4, 6. Yep.
All right, let's try that.
So you can round.
And he doesn't spot me?
Well, he sees you coming round, but he's entirely focused on Revenge that he's in contact with.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and just take him out with a. Can I do sneak attack?
Yep. So because you're flanking, so you're opposite an ally, you get sneak attack damage.
Cool. I'm gonna just try and sneak
So-
attack him then.
Yep. So sneak attack with the dagger.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's 1d4,
So-
1d4 plus 1d6.
It's an interesting
Okay.
mechanic in D&D that you can shimmy past the guy in broad light and then still attack.
Wonderful.
Sneak attack
Well,
but
it's we're taking liberties.
So the D4 is a.
I literally
Hang on.
think your dice
You
are
need to
cursed.
roll to. Sorry, you need to roll to hit for
Oh yeah, shit. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
D4, never mind.
d20.
All right. Here's the D20. I get +5 with the dagger, so 12. Oh, 12 is
12. As you skirt around him and he seems to be scrabbling and waving his sword, flailing around, you try to stab down with your dagger and meet. Unexpectedly, you meet some chainmail, it seems, under his
Huh.
ragged robes. He's better defended than you thought he would be,
shit.
and it seems to have no effect on him, but he seems pretty wound up.
Poor guy.
Okay. And he is now gonna, seeing that he's surrounded, he's still seems to be the bravest of them. He's gonna make an attack against Revenge again. That's gonna be a 13 to hit. Which your AC is 16.
Yeah.
Again, he swings with his sword, and it just glances off your armor. He's just flailing around. He's not the brightest bulb in the.
I can just imagine the increasing panic on his face.
And yeah, as he sees the two big people around him, he really doesn't fancy his chances much. Okay, Drovos. it's your
Well, I'm gonna fill in the. Can you do diagonal attacks as well or not?
turn.
From here?
Isn't it my turn?
Yeah, it's an adjacent,
Oh,
Jason. So
where's it?
you can go,
Okay.
but you can go down.
Well, I'm just gonna go there and block him off and give him an
Okay.
all. Sorry, man, and swing my rapier. Not swing, just give a good piercing jab right in his middle.
Okay, with your rapier.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll to.
That is a oh, fuck.
Ooh.
19. That hits with 1d8. Let's see what's the d8. This is a d8 plus 5.
It's the +5 is to your attack roll, so it would have been 19 plus 5, and then you do 1d8
right. 24
damage.
and 1 damage. That's the most
You-
glamorous, well practiced, most beautiful attack you've ever seen. Problem is, I just lack the muscle to really do anything with it. The chainmail just kind of fucking fucks it.
So you definitely connect through the armor, but it doesn't seem to do as much damage, and he's now just frantically flailing around. All right, Balar, your turn.
Is
Why is it my turn?
it's not,
actually?
is it? Revenge?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you went. Sorry. Go on, Revenge.
Is this all happened within a minute?
Yeah. So this is each combat round is 6 seconds.
Oh, okay. So I shout at him again with the wall.
Yep.
Should I roll that?
He loves to shout.
No. That's like your bonus action.
Okay.
So you've got an
Um,
action, so you can attack him.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him with while I shout. I Morning Star, which has piercing
Nice.
thingy.
Yep.
So 1d8.
So you roll a d20 first to see if you hit. Roll a
Okay.
d20 and add 5.
And add 5.
Yep.
Okay. 17.
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
Now roll your 1d8.
Wait, what? The d8 is the middle one? Like, yeah. Is it this one?
Let me see. Yes, it's that one. Yep.
Okay. A 4.
4. Okay. As he's recoiling back from being struck in the side with a rapier, you swing down with your Morning Star and just clock him on the top of the head. He seems really dazed, but is still standing. Okay, Balar, your turn.
Alright, I'm just going to try again and just jab this dagger. Now that I know he's got chainmail, I'm going to try and go for the face.
Try and gank him. All right.
Stabby, stabby.
Alright,
So roll a
yeah.
d20.
20.
D20.
There's a bit of lag on these dice, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's 18, that's 23.
Whoa.
23. Yep. Go ahead and roll damage and sneak attack damage. It's 1d4.
So it's D4 plus D6, right?
You can click both dice, and they'll roll at the. Yep.
So that's a 4.
It's a 4. As you have this small creature now. Clonks stabbed in the side with a rapier, clonked on the head with a morning star. You just reach forward and just straight in the side of his neck, the dagger, and his kind of frantic wriggling and scrabbling just kind of stops, and he just slumps to the floor and just falls over.
Nice.
I don't feel
Cool.
bad at all.
No. All right, good.
Okay. Oh, wait. Let me try something. Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Oh, there's just something amazing about that.
Okay. So you're
An old, how do you call it? A gang shank or something?
All right. So just real quick, we're out of combat now, right?
yes.
Can I take a gander see if they ran off with those sacks that they were filling, or if they left them?
Yep. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. +3. So 22.
So you have a look around this chamber. You see that this giant brazier is probably brass, some kind of dull metal. It's very, very old, and you can see from what remnants there are in the bottom, it was some kind of offering dish. And as you look around this room, you see against one of the walls is a big carved stone tablet, and it shows in it a symbol of star with 8 look like
A what?
just I'll put it up where that other
Right.
thing was. This one. Okay.
Ooh.
So it's a circle, 8 points coming out, large and
Hmm.
and you see there is languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
So you see that written in Elvish underneath this symbol is the following: if you are to keep this, you must first give it to me. If you are to keep this, you must first give it to me. It's written in, carved in Elvish.
Okay.
I assume I can read it as well from across the room, right?
Yes, yeah. And that those sacks they were filling up, basically, they were left next to the dish, and they're just. You look, there's a few coins between them, about 10 copper and silver. It's just small change.
What do you think that means? I mean,
I think I know.
no?
Go on.
but Can I say it? Because like, I don't have a lot of intelligence, but I.
Yeah, of course you can.
I think you have to put the money.
I feel as much, but this is 4 golds. Why would they be so frantic about 4 gold? That's
Hang on.
bothering me.
Wait, because I missed a bit. Sorry, because Casey came over and said something. What did I miss?
Woman, always.
Sorry, I was
Oh
trying to
my
catch
God.
up. I was trying.
James, it's
Thank you,
second
Casey.
rule of D&D. If you have a girlfriend, you can't play it, okay?
It says.
Okay, guys, I'm
carved-
off.
I know what the carving says. I just missed the what's the relevance of 4 gold?
Well, I figured they're so frantic about it. They're stuffing sacks with full of. Well, does it look useless?
It's
Does it
like
look
brass, old
random?
metal.
Yeah,
So it
Sacks
looks
full of
like
it.
it looks like they were just emptying what was already in this.
I'm more
container.
interested in why those things were in there and why they were still in there, really.
So I'm wondering if you are to keep this, you must first give it to me. Do we recognize anything about that symbol that might give us some indication as to what it might mean?
Make a history check.
All right, history. Okay.
Just a question: intelligence or wisdom? Which one is
6.
street smarts and which one is Noe smarts?
Noe smarts is intelligence. Street smart is wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah, 6. I don't know. I don't know Jack.
Okay. So you don't recognize the symbol that's carved into the stone. But you can tell that this whole chamber, other than the creature you came in, the creatures you came in on, doesn't look like anyone else has been here for a long time.
I suggest we play it safe. We dump the gobbo and one bag of the stuff back in, and we move ahead. We can always pick it up on the way out, you know.
I don't know. I feel like I
So
want to keep this.
I know you feel like that. But
Yeah,
my
but wait, what's laying around there?
just some fucking cups and stuff, some brass.
Is it actually
Yeah.
like cast metal, or is it like coins, or?
so there's some coin. There's some small trinket that look like sort of small like carved bit of metal cups. It's just like it looks like a poor person's riches. If that makes sense. It's looks
But
like
why-
just, and they were put in this brazier in the middle. The creatures. Is anyone proficient in nature? No.
Nature.
No.
Anyone proficient in intelligence?
No.
Valar is.
Yeah, I am actually.
Make
+3.
an intelligence check.
All right.
Make a nature check. So add 1 or
14. 12 then. Sorry.
12. Looking at the creature that you killed, don't think it's goblin. You've seen goblin, but this looks a bit different. This looks more like a gnome, more like deep gnome. Something that you've not seen for a time. This creature, you know, is a Svirfneblin.
A Svirfneblin.
Svirfneblin, a deep gnome,
Cool.
sometimes called dark gnome.
Oh,
that
hello.
live in the Underdark.
He's from my neck of the woods.
Mhm.
You couldn't tell at first because of the dark. Looking at it, it's not a goblin. It's a Svirfneblin. Fucking Svirfneblin.
That's
Okay.
not a gnoblin. That's
Yeah. Svirfneblin. Svirfneblin.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
he's
So it's
from he's from the
gnome.
Underdark. He was here stealing shit, and this thing says, if you are to keep this, you must first give it to me.
Wait, were they stealing?
The middle, yeah, they were pouring stuff into their sacks out of this thing. Can we try something just really stupid?
Sure.
Depends. Tell me what.
Can we chuck his corpse into the
That's
offering
what
thing?
I said. That sounds smart to me.
Oh, sorry.
No god has ever been disappointed by human
A
sacrifice.
Sure.
sacrifice, right? Okay.
Nothing happened.
Of course it doesn't.
Let's go on then, I guess.
All right, yeah, fine.
What do we
Can't
do
we
with
just
the
put
bags?
everything here inside the bowl thing?
That's what I was saying. It's just we just throw it all in. We can just take it back out on the way back. You know. We're not
Well,
gonna carry all this fucking shit with us, are we?
Wait, you mean all the stuff that they were taking?
Yeah.
Just put it in the bowl.
Unless you expect someone else to come down.
I
here
mean,
to
give
meet
it
them.
if maybe it doesn't work. Maybe we don't know. But like, give it to me, and there's a big bowl in the middle of the room. Like, okay,
I'm just wondering what it wants in the bowl. I don't think it would be the stuff that was already in there. I mean,
Clearly not. Otherwise,
is the
no.
opening open there?
Yeah. This
So we can just
here.
move on.
Yeah. And you can hear the same scrabbling voices and
Yeah, we saw
Gittering.
2 of those
Ah,
little
coming from
buggers
down
go
there.
You're
down
right.
there.
Let's
Down
just
the
push on. There's probably it's probably going to become apparent to us, and if it doesn't, we can come back.
why is the map like tilted?
oh bollocks.
Oh,
No,
oh,
let
oh,
go.
Sorry,
Go. Shit.
I didn't realize we could interact with it.
There's something underneath it. That's what. It's a combo.
Oh, the
shit.
goblet.
Cobblers on
Hang
there.
on, I'll grab him.
You grab
No,
it.
I can't.
Oh wait, hang on.
You're the only one that can grab it. The combo destroyed the world. Well, the Schneeflimmer.
Sorry,
Sniff nibbling.
It's not gonna.
Schneeflimmer.
All right, we'll leave him in. Head first in.
All right.
Right.
Well, revenge.
Yeah.
Big boys first.
Okay. So I'm standing here and I do like a perception check.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm just updating them. There we go.
+1.
So you.
18.
Yep. So you creep down
Oh.
corridor, and you see. Hang on, this just take a second. Range.
Oh God, how many of them are going to be in here? We struggled with one.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Actually, I do have a plan.
Oh, hello.
So you.
Wait, but 2 are dead.
So you can see. No, they're just
Oh, okay.
right.
They're just,
just
doing a
position 'em.
tumble. It's,
That's a cool figure. Is that from Warhammer?
Yeah, it's another type of gobbo.
I don't know that one. That's cool.
I love this.
Yeah, me
it's
too.
fantastic, isn't it?
So you look down and you can see that there's a few more of these sniff neblin scuttering around. They look kind of panicked and worried, and they're skittering about and trying to hide behind things. One of them, this one here, seems to be shouting at the others and repositioning. And they're kind of listening to what he's saying, but they're also quite skittish and panicked.
Hmm.
They don't seem to have spotted you yet, but they definitely know that you're here.
Yeah.
All right, I think. So they've got the leader, right? So I mean, we can either go in hot, or we can try and do as much damage from here before we go in. We're going in.
Yeah, but should we fight? Because, like, they are scared.
I
Yeah,
should
they are
just
scared.
just shimmy along, right?
We can't reason with them though, really.
Yeah, well,
Oh, they're
can
It's
we?
like- I don't know.
We have 2 tactics. Or we
Here in
stay
question,
here.
if I cast message, does it have to be to an ally?
Let me just double check.
Oh, see. Might be a moot point because I can't understand this anyway, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what
Yeah.
message would you?
Nah, creature within range, it can't be anyone. But yeah, they're not gonna understand me anyway, so never mind.
Yeah. Unless you have comprehend languages.
I don't have it equipped right now, so no.
I think as a bard, you just know your spell. You don't have to pick them.
All 4 of them.
Yep.
What? Nice. Seems... It gave me 2 spell slots if I let's see. The bard
Yeah.
level 1, cantrips known 2, spells known 2, and spell slots 2. So only 2 for the 4, right? I know 4 spells, but I only have 2 spell slots. level 1 ones. Oh shit.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there
Oh,
we are.
hello,
Okay,
there we
we're
go.
back. No, yeah,
Hopkins back.
I have 4 spells, but only 2 for level 1 spell slots, so I only can do
Yeah,
2
so you
of
can
them.
cast 2 spells.
Yeah, I don't have comprehend languages right now equipped, unless that's not really a thing. I can just 2 random ones, no matter what.
No, you have comprehend languages. Like you know all of your bard spells.
Right, so I can cast any 2 at any.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So you can cast comprehend languages and try and listen to what they're
And you were
saying.
yeah, you were saying they was shouting commands, right? So I would
Yeah.
do that then and try to understand what he's saying exactly.
Okay. So you cast comprehend languages,
Yeah.
and you listen, and the scrabbling, scratching, walking sounds suddenly make sense to you, and you can hear 2 of them arguing. No, the big ones are here. We can't beat them. No! One of them shouted really loudly. And then another one going, Oi, quiet, get over there. If they're going to come through here, you're going to jump out on them. Oh, no, we can't beat them. And they're just arguing backwards and forwards about.
I whispered towards Revenge, shout again. Shout again. Louder.
like it.
And that's all I can do, I guess, for this turn, so I'm gonna leave it at
Sure. Okay. We'll just stick with the same initiative
yeah,
for
okay, that's
now.
good.
So, we'll start a new round. Balar, what are you going to do?
All right. I'm gonna repeat my follies from the last round, and likely miss another arrow. Oh,
Okay. Are you going to move?
fuck. Hang on. The thing. So I'm gonna move as far as I can, which is
Yep.
right here to the opening.
Yep.
Actually, no, here.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to be right in the doorway in case Revenge wants to get in front.
What's the
And-
range on your?
Oof. On the hand crossbow? Oh yeah, it was up to 120 feet, wasn't it? 'Cause I was
Yep.
saying to you that I can just see in the dark as far as it can fire.
That's right.
So
So
I'm
the
gonna.
only so if you hold like right click and zoom around, you can get an idea of like rough line of sight. So
Yeah,
from where they're positioned at the minute, the only one you can see is this one at the back.
that's what I'm going for then.
But what he is doing is so this is like a stone dais. It's like a platform, a plinth, and in the center of it is this large statue of what looks like a knightly figure standing with holding a sword pointing down to his feet, and this Sniffneblin is kind of hiding around the side of it,
Ah shit.
pointing out and shouting. So he is considered to be in half cover, but you can still take a shot at him.
All right, I'm gonna just ping it in. He's the only one I can see, so I'm gonna take my chances and
Okay.
try and shoot him with the hand crossbow.
All right.
Okay, so with the hand crossbow I get +2, so it's 17.
17 hits.
Ah yes, glad.
You
So it's-
fire the crossbow. So roll for damage. It's not sneak attack because they do know
No, it's just 1d6
that you're coming.
piercing, isn't it?
Yep. So it's 1d6 piercing. 1.
I hit him,
Mine's
guys.
one.
All right.
I think you're
Yep.
haunted, genuinely.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
fire your crossbow and it shoots across through the room, and you see it impact, and he just ducks down, and you hear some kind of yelp. Okay, it's
Alright.
your turn. Revenge, your turn.
Yeah, okay. Or I do the same, but they can't flee right now. That's the thing, because we're blocking the way.
I was really hoping to lure them to the back of the room, frankly.
To lure them to the back of the room?
I'm not lured, I'm scared. I'm fucking scared the shit out of them.
Okay, I can do the same. Like running to
Yep.
here.
2,
Wait,
3.
like not. No, I'm gonna run. Like half in the doorway, but they can't like attack me from 3 sides. But
Yep.
you are,
So you're gonna stand there in the doorway.
yeah.
Yep.
And how much can I do the
You can do it again.
Okay, so I do it again.
Yep.
Shout the same thing.
Yep. Okay, so you let out a scream and your eyes glow bright red, and the dim torchlight in the room again goes a bit dimmer and flickers as you roar forth into the room. Okay, so that using a cantrip is your can count as your bonus action. So you also have an action. So what you can do if there's nothing in range to attack, which there isn't, then you can like hold your attack for if something comes into range, and
Okay,
you get
then
like a reaction. You can do your attack.
that's good. Yeah, I wait. I don't attack right now.
Okay, so you stand there, looking menacing, readying to attack if something
Yep.
comes into range. Okay.
This is a nice setup. I've just got
But-
a big shield dude at the front.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking we
But
can
that-
make like
does it-
a reaction shot cannon or something.
I actually don't have a shield. I have a morning star and a mace.
Yeah,
Oh,
I couldn't find a mini that fitted with
Yeah,
without a
it's
shield, so
understandable.
these are
But,
just like proxies for now.
I mean,
Does
you know
what-
what they say, attack is the best defense, right?
Yeah. So
Yep.
what happens when I roll?
So basically, if something comes into contact, if something comes into range, you can do your attack then. Basically, there's like a reaction. So you're
Okay.
holding your action until something is in range to hit.
Okay.
Basically. So now it's the Sniff Neblin's turn.
But the roar does nothing. They don't flee. They don't get scared or.
You only have to
They-
roll if they come within range, basically.
No,
Yeah.
no. The roar are already
Oh,
dead.
the roar, yeah.
Yeah, you already did the roar, and seeing as there is no further escape from this room, and you're standing in the way, and this
Yeah.
chieftain is or this captain or whatever is shouting at them. They look scared, but they're going to do what he says. And one of them charges forward. And this one,
Looked like a wind-up attack there.
this one comes out and he's got this nasty looking. It looks like a pickaxe, but it's one end is a sharp point and the other end is like a really gnarled looking hammer, and he runs up and he swings it towards you.
Can I attack him? Like.
So
before we-
yeah, as he comes into range, because you've readied an attack, you can attack. So if
Can
you-
I?
Roll your d20 to see if you hit.
Yeah. Ah,
Oof.
a 1.
Oh.
And does that is it with like strength that I have to put? Or no?
It depends on the weapon. Oh, wait.
Attack bonus +5.
What's that? It's so you
Yes.
drag, you extract something into this, apparently.
Yeah, so it's. Wait, what? What's going on?
Oh,
Just
URL,
look
YouTube,
at-
watch, whatever the hell.
Just
Oh,
decline it.
yeah, just decline it.
Oh, well, I accepted it, that was a mistake.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, so you rolled a 1 plus 5 is 6. So that misses. So as he scrambles in, you swing down with your. Oh my god! Stop clicking things.
Yeah, the YouTube pop-ups are annoying.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't hear anything anymore.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just
The music finished, so I'll just get rid of it. I could find some epic battle music, but it will take like 2
Yeah,
minutes
it's
to
fine.
load up.
I will imagine it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you swing, but you miss as he
Okay.
scrabbles in, and he takes his swing at you, which is a 11, which misses. So he swings and just completely misses you. Completely wild swing with his pick.
Okay.
And the other two, this one moves around here. And this captain guy moves to the round, still shouting orders at them, which you can comprehend, Drovos, as he's basically saying, there's no way back. Like, we have to fight them off.
All right.
Okay, and it is now your turn, Drovos.
Well, first things first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is as close as I'll get. And let's see. I need to check something real quick here. Actually, yes, I can do that. I'll cast message
Yep.
on this bloke here
Yep.
and tell him to charge in the sound of his captain's voice. Just charge, basically.
Okay.
Dude, okay.
Well,
Okay. So you. Yep. You say that into his head.
Well, I'll rephrase it. Die for me.
Okay. That's gnarly as fuck.
Yep, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Okay. Now it's back to Balar.
oh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna try and slip past here. Bit out in the open here, aren't I? But
Yep.
maybe I don't want to do that. Can I get a shot off past Revenge, or does it count as cover for them?
Yeah, you'd have to move out to take the shot. It's not enough space to really get a clean shot.
Okay, well, Revenge, you better go balls to the wall with me. Alright, I'm gonna move in, and I'm gonna
Yep.
try and swing with my rapier to take this guy out that was stood next to you.
Okay. Yep. As you go past, he swings his pick at you to try and get you 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. And does. Okay. What's it? That does 4 points of damage.
Oh my Jesus!
He
Okay.
swings it into you, and as you slip past, it just connects right with your leg.
Well, that hurt.
Yep. So you're gonna attack him. Is that right? With your
Yeah.
rapier. What
Did
did you roll?
I did roll for it. 12 plus 5
12
is 17.
5 17. Yep, that hits. So roll for attack.
Rapier is the 8 piercing. Ugh.
Two.
Your dice are cursed, genuinely.
Yep. 2. So you strike down with your rapier and do 2 points of damage against him in retaliation, as he's just kind of snarling at
Son
you.
of a bitch, that really hurt.
Right. Revenge, it's your go.
Okay, so I take my long sword as 2 hands,
Yep.
and I try to attack that guy once again.
Yep.
So,
Roll for an attack. So
yeah.
D20 plus 5.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. 7.
7. As you swing down, it just narrowly misses him as he basically seems frenzied. He's just swinging this pick and darting about all over the place. There's no there's no martial prowess to these guys. They're just swinging their weapons wildly. Okay, and now it's their turn.
Oh Jesus!
They'll be fine.
So
This could be an F from me, guys.
No.
the message ringing in this guy's ears: "Die for me."
Mm.
He
Yeah.
charges forward,
Of course he does.
takes a swing with this newfound bravery of the words echoing in his head.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Why?
Drovas.
Why didn't you say like flee or
You're like the
something?
most inspirational
Because I
thing you could have
genuinely
said.
didn't expect you to just jump out in front of the big old tank there.
It's a 12 to hit.
At
Is that
12. No.
So he
14.
charges forward with his. He's got the weapon that they've actually got, like a kind of spear thing, and he charges forward and lunges forward to you, and you deftly sidestep, and it crashes into the wall, and he staggers back, looking very confused. This guy runs back here, seemingly eyeing up the situation. 2, 3, yeah, takes up this position here, and the captain guy's still scrabbling around this, just barking orders. Okay, and Drovos, your turn.
God damn, well now I feel responsible.
You should.
Well, yeah, why did you jump in front of our tank?
I thought together we'd be able to deal with the one guy, but at the front, I didn't anticipate the other guy would come charging forward, honestly.
Alright, let me give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're in the way of everything I intended to do.
You don't have to move all 6.
No, I know, but I just need one more, really. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll repair this guy here.
Yep. He's gonna use his reaction to try and take a swing at you. And that is a 9.
Nah. 14,
Nope.
so no.
He swings this spear that really doesn't look like a useful martial weapon at all. Swings it round trying to connect with you. Does nothing. 17 plus
17 plus.
things that hits. So
That's a
it's
D8.
1d8.
Let's see what that says. No, that's a D10. Fuck, I must have one. That's
Nice
a
try.
shame.
That
That's
is a shame.
Oof. Okay. Karma, I guess.
2. Okay. Yep. And you lunge down with your rapier and make a strike, and he yelps back. Okay, Balar, your turn.
Alright, so of these two, they've both now been hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, which one looks the the shoddiest?
They both look pretty hurt.
Alright, I'm going to try and go for the one here then that I'm facing.
This one.
Yeah. And
Okay. Yep. Roll for an
just gonna
attack.
Go for him with the old rapier.
Yep.
Swinging in for 22.
Yep. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage is due. Wait, damage for the rapier is D8, right?
Yes.
Man, these little dice pictures are annoying. Oh, there we go. That's more like it.
You swing forward with your rapier and just cleave his head straight off.
Yeah.
You now know where the chainmail's lying, and you just swipe across, and the head and the hood just kind of slough off right off him.
Little bitch, that's what he gets. He's not the one that hurt me, actually. I don't know why I hated him so much.
Okay, so you can now move.
Oh,
This guy's already used his reaction, so he can't make an attack of opportunity against you. So
can I, like, slink off
yeah,
and try and, like, get in the shadows a little bit? I really don't want to be hit again.
yeah. I mean, you can't be in that corner bit.
Okay.
But yeah, you have to take up like a full square. But
I hear
there's
that.
not really the whole chamber's kind of dimly lit. There's torches kind of scattered about.
All
Okay.
right, I'll just go there. Go that way. Sorry about that, Drover.
Right.
It's like hiding behind you a little bit.
Okay.
it's
And
fine,
now
it's fine.
revenge.
I move here, like just past him.
Yep.
Is my my voice, is it still loud?
It is. Yeah. So as a
Okay.
bonus action, you can shout something at him. They can't understand you, but it's loud.
I just
Be gone, thought.
yeah, like I shout something like "flee" or something.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
Tofflin.
And at the same time, I swing my sword.
Yep.
That's the 20. Please be something better. Ah, 60.
That's,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yep. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage was D8. Wait, no,
So
D10.
a D10 if you're using it two-handed. Yeah.
Ooh.
The D10 is. Is it this one or this one?
I think it has got the highest number written on it. It's just a pain to see. Oh no, it actually hasn't. It's this one.
No. Is it this?
It's
I
this
think.
one. This
Yes.
one. It's
Okay.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that does make perfect
That's
sense.
five?
Really, doesn't it?
5. So as you
Is it-
as you scream and swing down with your sword, you just cleave straight in through his shoulder, straight halfway down his torso, and he just
Oh, nice.
keels
Nice
over.
one.
That suddenly went quick.
Okay. It's now the Sniffniplin's turn.
Does the shouting have any effect on the other two? And the
No.
killing?
Um,
Uh,
no, they're both
ah,
pretty resolute,
fucking hell.
and this guy, seeing that two of his friends have been slain, is going to run up and make a swing at you for 17.
Ooh, I got
Is that a hit?
16. Yeah.
Okay. That's 2 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just realised as well, for your weapons, you add either the strength or the dex bonus to the damage. So if you're using a finesse weapon, so Balar and Drovos, you each can add your dexterity bonus to your damage rolls.
Ah, that would
Oh,
have been
shit.
really good to know.
Um,
I would have been plus
and-
3 every time.
yeah, but it's fine. I've accounted for
So
it.
the actual damage.
Yeah, to the damage,
Oh
just your
wow,
dex bonus.
that's really quite strong.
Um,
Well, against
then,
these kinds of things.
For you, Revenge, you get to add your strength bonus, which is plus 3 to each of those. So,
Wait, who?
so when you attack with
Oh.
your weapons, you roll the dice and you add 3 because it's your
Oh.
strength
So,
bonus. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but
You add 3 to the damage.
absolutely obliterated that lad. So
Mhm.
yeah, this guy rolls up and he does 2 points of damage against you. And now it is Drovos' turn.
Well, we have this little bugger up here still. Right? Yeah. I'll just do this.
This guy's just hiding, definitely hiding behind this statue and just shouting.
Such a
This
pussy
guy's-
that one
yeah,
is.
this guy's still
He's
up.
not even trying to get in on the combat.
Mhm.
I'll just walk up to this boy and stab him in the fucking shins.
Okay. He's going to use his reaction to spin round and try and take a swing at you. No, a 6 plus 4, 10.
No,
10.
not even
Nope.
close.
He's just been hit. He's swinging around. Yeah, they're not the most finessed fighters.
Mhm.
Let's see what this
Okay.
says then. 17.
Yeah,
Ooh,
That's
that
nice.
definitely hits. Roll for damage.
D8. This is genuinely a D8 this time. I have learned.
Yeah, so it's
Oh.
7
D8.
plus 3 is 10.
Hey,
Yeah,
see,
fuck
that's
you,
like it.
Gnoblin. like a gnome.
Sniff nibbling.
Snish,
So
snish,
what was that? 10 points of damage.
10 points.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
you
dead.
I just
Cleave, you
cut
cleave
open
down.
all the back of his legs and finish him off just a mercy kill.
Yeah. You just completely slice through the back of him and stab through, and yeah, he is well dead.
Yeah.
Another pay
Okay.
a little loot you. No, I'm joking.
No,
Well,
nice work, guys.
It is your turn.
All right, so I'm pretty injured at this point. I'm not really wanting to get into the combat, so I'm just gonna try and take pings with the crossbow while hanging back.
Sure. Roll for an attack.
Is he still in half cover over there?
He is. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So that's 16.
Yep, that will hit.
Okay, hand crossbow is a d6. So is the hand crossbow finesse? Do you happen to know? I've got +2 proficiency in it.
It is dexterity based, yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so then that's 8.
because it's like you're aiming. So your hand crossbow is +3, and your rapier is also a +3 damage on it. So yeah, you get +2 to attack. No, wait, you get +5 to attack
Okay.
on the hand crossbow. So what did you roll?
For damage, I rolled a 5.
Rolled a 5 +3, so that's 8
so
damage.
8. Yeah.
Okay, he's still up, but he's now got a crossbow bolt stick.
Oh, it happened
3.
again. Oh, never.
3 other friends get cut down. Okay, Revenge, it is your turn.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Can I get there?
You can you can move diagonally as well.
Oh,
So you can
So
go like
one-
1,
You
can
2,
get right next to him even.
4, 5.
3,
Yep.
5. Yeah, I can
Yep.
get here.
Yep. You can get there or there.
Boo, bitch. Can I still attack?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to attack him with my greatsword again.
Okay.
My longsword.
Yep. So it's
8.
1d10, and
Is
then
it
you
a
add,
hit?
what is it? An 8 + 5, 13. So it misses. So
Ah,
he's cowering behind it, and you try to swing down. He ducks behind, and you clang off part of the statue that he's hiding behind.
so he's scared.
He is scared. He is a PU55Y. Right, it is now his turn, and he is gonna rear up with his sword and make an attack against you. That is a 15. That's not gonna do it.
Nope.
He swings up with his sword, and it clangs off your armored midriff, and he's just snarling up at you and kind of staying back. Drivos, your turn.
Right, so I'll just hold on over here and put another tendon slice in there.
Yep. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
Sorry, roll to attack.
Well, damage would be 2 + 3, so 5 if the attack hits, which is 13.
13 plus. What's your attack? +5 attack. So yep, that hits, and you do how much damage? 5 points of damage.
Yeah, 5.
He's barely holding on,
Oh,
but he's a tough little SOB. Yeah. Bala, it is your turn.
All right. Let's try and finish him off with a lucky crossbow. My only successful weapon, it seems.
Hey, you ganked a guy
Oh yeah, I did gank
in the first
guy.
room.
Yeah.
Actually, if I get a kill with the crossbow, I've done the big triple. All right, I've got a shot from there, right? That's good.
Yeah.
That's an okay line of sight. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Let's go.
he's still in half cover, but
Who's
I'm
this?
trying to make
I
a shot
like
on
the
one.
way you. Well, that's a 1.
Yeah,
Cool.
it just completely embeds right into the statue.
Oh no!
and it wakes and it kills you.
Yeah. Okay, revenge. Your turn again.
Well, I'll do the same.
Okay,
Just
roll for an
keep
attack.
attacking. That's plus 5, 12. Fuck.
12. No.
Oh my god.
Misses, and in retaliation, he's going to swing out again with his little sword, yammering away at you. 17
Ooh.
Ah, yeah, it's...
hits you for 3 points of damage.
Oh god.
He jabs his sword out back at you after you attack. Just connects just below where your armor is. Okay, and it's now his turn. Feeling completely surrounded, all of his friends dead, he just scrambles back into the corner and just readies up his very cobbled together, rough looking shield and sword, and he's just snarling at you, backed into the corner in a very defensive position. And Drovos, it's your turn.
Can I get him various right now, or is he hidden behind
Yeah.
the statue too much?
Yeah, he's still behind there, but he's within range.
Right, I'll just have another stab at the all white green whale.
Let's start at the Cool.
Let's see. That is a 20 and an 8. 20 and an 8. Let's see what that does. 13 and so that's an 15 and a 6. 15 to
Is
hit.
it the
6
13? 13 plus 5 with your
God,
rapier.
you're right, yeah. 18 plus 6.
So it's an 18 to hit. Yep. And 6 points damage. Yep. You lean around the statue and just plunge your rapier right in, like through his sternum. And you see in his eyes, he's just the squabbling just slowly quietens, and his eyes lull, and
And I just look over
Slumps
to
back.
Balar, give him a wink, and say, I can teach you how to, if you want to.
Hey, I killed 2.
okay, out of combat.
Right.
Oh, well, I think we all know what we want to do, right?
Do tell.
We want to get a look at this damn statue that they were fighting so hard to protect.
Yeah, this seems susp.
Okay.
This is
Can
not
I
a
do
dome or anything.
something else first?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. What
Can
do you want to
I...
do?
How many HP
Can I
did
shout?
you...
Can you be
How
a bit
many-
quieter, please? Holy crap.
How
This
many
echoes
HP did you
hard.
lost, James?
I lost 4, half my health.
4. Okay. Can I like heal myself and him?
Yep. So you can
I'm
use
gonna
your.
I'm gonna heal myself for 3
Yep.
hit points, and Balar for 2.
Oh, isn't that nice?
That is nice.
So, revenge this large, demonic-looking tiefling comes over and puts his hand on your shoulder,
Hello, let me touch you.
and you feel this warmth spread through you, and some of
Oh
your
my god.
gank wounds kind of close up a bit, and
God.
yeah, you feel like, oh, that does actually help a bit.
It really doesn't give me much promise for the future when a fucking little undergoblin took off my leg almost.
He rolled like pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, so what can we gather from this statue thing then? Is it the
So-
only thing here?
So around this room, there's what look to be, again, it's all very old and degraded and rotten away. It looks like there might have been pews here at a time, or some kind of seating. There's a few torch sconces on the wall that are kind of like really old metal that would have like held like brackets to hold torches up. The general room, there's nothing. It's just very derelict and lots of debris. The statue you see on this plinth is a big humanoid figure in what looks like plate mail. It's carved in a very pale stone, almost like marble, and it is of a humanoid figure standing in this plate armor with a big two-handed sword with the blade pointing towards his feet.
Ooh.
And you see, as you make, all of you make an investigation check.
Okay.
Investigation. That's
Yeah.
D20.
13 for me.
13.
10.
And 6.
Okay. So, as you look around, you see at the base of the plinth, as it meets the ground, there's a plaque with more carving in it, written in Elvish, and half of it's kind of obscured with dust, and just after many decades and perhaps even centuries of neglect and just being hidden away. But
I just
do you
wipe
want
it
to?
clean real quick, like, I'm curious, little bugger.
So you wipe it clean, and it says in Elvish, it says, "I, Neris Sol, swear the oath of the Dawnfather, to serve law, battle chaos, strive to deliver the light of the Dawnfather where darkness dwells."
You read that again?
Yeah, writing as fast as I can.
I, Neris Sol, swear the oath of the Dawnfather, to serve law, battle chaos, and strive to deliver the light of the Dawnfather where darkness dwells.
Lord Battle Chaos.
Swear the oath of the Dawnfather. Do we know anything about the Dawnfather?
Make
Do we know?
make a religion check.
Ooh, religion. Oof. All right.
Let's see. I relayed the thing
So I get
to
+1.
yeah,
18.
18.
to my boy
Okay.
Tiefling though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 6
Six.
plus 2, that's 8.
6.
So
No,
You're-
Robin, you got 17.
Oh, you rolled 6. I
Yeah.
got 17. Okay, so plus
Yeah.
2 is wait, where's the check?
19.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
19. Yeah. Oh shit.
So you know from stories and kind of being around the area and various holy people that you've met that the Dawnfather is the kind of god of sun and summer, and he's the keeper of time, basically in the pantheon. He's often prayed to by farmers for a good harvest, and is very much a supporter of those in need and a destroyer of evil. He's basically seen as like a good and just god, and is very much against that which is dark and nefarious.
Oh, rip.
For us.
It's weird that there's underdark creatures with worship something like this, isn't it?
Yeah, but they were stealing from the collection, right? So maybe it's
Yeah, maybe.
doesn't seem like they had much respect for it, but they wanted it. So, right?
Perhaps. It's possible, but it's just weird that they just show up the day this whole thing can excavate it and just starts looting, you know? Because they're clearly not from the city. About sheep
Well,
and I can tell.
I think. So there's only one way in and out of this room that we're in.
Yeah, so
It's
that's
a good point
all
you're
you've
making
seen.
right here.
So, wait, so in the beginning, what was said there? Like,
If you are to keep this, you must first give it to me. Could try the statue. Seems
Give it to me.
like the best bet.
All right. You want to give the deposit the loot at the statue?
We could try
then?
and offer it as an offering. It seems like it wants an offering, right? So
It seems like that was what they were trying to do, wasn't it?
if
Gathering
you
everything
are
from
to
the
keep
scale.
this, you must first give it to me. Your mind.
Is the statue like pointing or looking anywhere particular, or just standing?
It's standing with no helmet on and sort of long
Hmm.
swept back hair, and it seems to be looking back out towards the way that you came, sort of straight down
Yeah.
the chamber.
I'm not gonna overplay my RP, but I figure we just grab the loot and either deposit it here or back in the scale. See what that does.
All right. Okay. Let's take the statue. I mean, I want to take the statue.
Take the statue.
This thing.
Yeah.
This-
Is it?
this
Oh,
big.
it's not. It's completely fixed. It's huge.
Yeah, this thing is
Oh.
like it's like 8 feet tall.
Oh,
like-
okay.
I mean,
made of
I don't
marble.
think even our tiefling boy will be able to carry all this fucking tons of weight.
No, not with my.
Though this might be some job we can sell to another crew. Well, I say sell through the barman, of course. You know.
Can I search? Maybe the guy who was stood at the statue. Like, see if he has anything on him of interest.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Does he?
So you make an investigation check
Okay.
to rifle through his pockets.
8.
So you kind of look him over. He's got a very shoddy sword and shield, little pouch that you have a look in. You're pretty sure there's some rat skulls. You're not entirely sure. A small pouch with a few copper pieces, but nothing that jumps out as being anything that a little undergnome wouldn't have about his person.
Yeah, I would just everything we find in here that we can put in the bowl, just put in the bowl and then come back to the statue.
All right. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We can try that.
Okay.
So we're gonna gather as much as we can off of what they were trying to empty out of the
every gobbo in the area. Just loot
offering
it
thing?
completely clean. Every bag.
and we're gonna
just-
try and dump it all in.
Okay. So you dump in all the. Are you leaving the little sniffleblin in the bowl?
No,
Let's
get
take
rid of
the
that.
life out of the bowl.
Yeah, that might not be the way this god works. It's the impression I'm getting.
So you
Oh.
What's that?
you dump in all the kind of odds and ends and trinkets and bits and replace the things that you assume that these Nifnablin have stolen from
Mm.
the bowl to begin with. Then you wait. You wait. Nothing appears to be happening.
I'll just toss another gold coin in for the good measure.
You wait again.
Yeah.
And nothing happens.
Maybe we should like.
Can I rummage through the thing, see if there's a helmet in there?
Yep, sure. So you rummage through. There's nothing that really resembles a helmet. It's more ornaments and
Oh,
like things from a home that might have been
I see.
offered up. Make a history check.
All of us?
Yeah.
History.
19. History
19.
19.
Oh, wow.
We'll say.
18.
As
Oh, wait,
as you're all standing in this room and doing this and waiting, and you look back at the symbol carved on the wall and the words underneath it. If you are to keep this, you must first give it to me. And seeing that this statue is of someone who swore an
Light.
oath to the Dawn Father to serve law, battle chaos, and strive to deliver the light of the Dawn Father where darkness dwells.
This fucking light.
You start to think back, and you know that there were worshippers of the followers of the Dawnfather from way back when, where there was a lot of orders of paladins and clerics that fought in his name, and that the oaths that they would take were very sacred and very important to the Dawnfather in order to keep in his favour.
Okay, so I'm thinking we have to either give it light or
Either we light it up,
Maybe
or
give
we
it our word.
literally put all this stuff in front of the statue.
As you say, we need to give it our word. You see the letters that are on the wall shimmer with an almost ethereal blue glow, very dimly, and then it kind of cascades out and then fades away.
Oh god.
So let's
So
investigate.
we
Yeah.
need to.
But maybe we need indeed like put on the lights, like see that the rooms are lit. That we can...
If you were to keep this, you must first give it to me. Not your word, but like
As you say that, it glows again, brighter.
fucking hell.
Oh, I know what this is about. We need to vow to spread the word. He wants
Of the
us
Dawnfather.
to.
Oh, we have to say the thing.
Yes,
I-
we need to
Yeah.
join him,
Oh
basically.
Christ! But it was. I only got half of it.
Yes.
I, Balar Noctis,
Let's-
swear the oath of the Dawnfather.
Yeah, we say that you can go back through and reread it and get it.
I'll shout through. It's I.
No, wait, I shall go there. I will do my
Oh
short
yeah, of
word,
course.
and then I will shout it to you, and you have to repeat it. Good.
I just want.
As you
Yeah. Okay. Fair
Or
enough.
I just shout it and it's done already. So
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Extra loudly because holy fuck, the thaumaturgy
Yeah.
is still going.
So, as you complete reading this oath out, you see that the
Fuck. That's fucking creepy.
the bowl lights up from within with that same blue, cool blue glow, and the carving on the wall glows more intensely. And as you look at the statue, you see the eyes of the statue glow bright blue,
Christ.
and you hear the sound of sliding stone
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay then.
as a door opens up in the side of this chamber,
Oh, that's all. Yeah, okay.
and that's where we'll pick up next week.
Oh. So who actually saw the oath right now? Just
I don't think about us, guys.
just revenge
Let's not hold
or
anyone
also
accountable.
Balar?
Yeah, I shouted it.
Yeah, because I was reading off what it was shouting through.
Okay,
so-
I'll note that down just in case.
No. I'm not swearing anything to no god. Ian, that was really fun, man.
Fantastic. That was
Yeah, it's
amazingly
good.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, I had a really good time. That's good.
Very good.
Awesome.
Can't believe that took us so long to figure out, though. Actually,
It's the same thing with puzzles every time for us. We never
Yeah, but there are so many options. That...
you know, earlier when we were in the first room and Ian brought up this symbol, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna have to put wet in every corner of the room one of the trinkets."
What?
So, like the 8 points of the star around this sensor basin.
Hey, you guys did good. You figured it out.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wondering what would have happened if you didn't do the history check right, because that would have fucked us sideways.
I think we would have got to it eventually
Yeah, just
No.
try.
with enough subtle hints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it. It was basically because you made that history check, but you made the second one after you'd seen the statue, so you kind of got a
Yeah.
bit more context, and
Yeah.
it linked some more
Makes sense.
small things. So cool. So we'll pick this up. Hey, sweet.
Right.
Yeah,
You,
I'd
in
love
guys
to
are
do it.
free
turn,
on
I'll
a-
tease you.
I'm pumped. I'm pumped to see what
Yeah, me too.
nearest soul was hiding.
Mm, excellent. Right. Well, I will
Oh,
save this and